Welcome to the deep dive. Our mission, well, it's pretty simple. We take your sources, articles, research, notes, all of it, and we pull out the most important bits, the key insights. The goal is to help you get informed quickly and properly, cut through the noise. Today, we're doing a deep dive into AI. Specifically, its really rapid global surge just this month, July 2025. We'll explore the latest innovations and honestly, some pretty fascinating debates they're kicking off. We've got stuff from all over news reports, market analysis, social media buzz, research papers. Okay, let's unpack this. We'll jump into three key areas where AI is making some serious waves right now. First up, AI on the roads. So the UK just announced this nationwide rollout of AI-enabled traffic cameras. That was July 21st. Now, these aren't your standard speed traps. They use machine learning, basically AI trained on loads of data to, well, recognize patterns.
Yeah, like spotting the shape of a phone in someone's hand.
Exactly. Or noticing if a seatbelt isn't fastened. It flags these violations in real time. And the trials, they've already caught thousands of drivers. Officials are pretty clear on this.
Right.
They're saying it'll boost road safety, obviously, but also cut down on, manual enforcement costs.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and the accuracy is impressive. Reports mention 92% accuracy for processing the visual stuff.
Wow.
And the plan is expansion across the whole UK by the end of this year.
What's truly insightful here, I think, is seeing this happen so quickly. It's not just about traffic tickets. It really shows how proactive AI-driven public safety is becoming, well, real right now. But while that efficiency is, undeniable, you immediately see this tension, right? The public safety benefit versus these emerging privacy worries.
Yeah, you see that online already.
Definitely. We've seen posts on X like someone called Ethics on AI commented just the other day, warning about surveillance creep.
That's slow expansion of monitoring.
Exactly. That sort of gradual spread into our daily lives. Now, the UK government insists the data is anonymized.
Right.
But the whole situation just highlights this big, ongoing public discussion, doesn't it? Balancing community safety, individual privacy. So for you listening, this kind of tech shows AI's potential for, say, efficient law enforcement. But it's also a really vital reminder to keep a close eye on how these systems handle our data and, that whole social contract around surveillance. It's evolving.
Yeah, that tension, public good versus private space, that's a huge theme with AI, isn't it? We're all kind of figuring it out as we go. And speaking of big shifts, let's pivot a bit from public roads to corporate boardrooms.
Yeah.
Because some massive investments are happening that could reshape the very foundations of AI. Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. SoftBank. They're reportedly in talks for a major investment in OpenAI. News reports surfaced around July 21st.
A major investment.
Yeah, we're talking potentially multi-billion dollars, and the goal seems to be boosting OpenAI's hardware side.
Hardware capabilities, so chips, infrastructure.
Exactly. It could mean collaborations in robotics, AI infrastructure, maybe even chip development, especially using SoftBank's connections with ARM, the company designing core tech for so many chips.
Right. ARM's architecture is everywhere.
So this signals SoftBank getting back into aggressive AI investment in a big way.
Okay, so if we put this into the bigger picture,
Right.
the real insight here isn't just the money, though. That's huge. It's more about this accelerating consolidation of, foundational AI power.
Consolidating power.
Yeah, think of it as a strategic grab for the brains and the muscle, the actual hardware that'll run the next wave of AI. It lines up with market trends, too. Some analysis suggests, 70% of businesses are now seeing ROI from AI. The market's maturing.
So the money's flowing because it's starting to pay off.
Precisely. Now, reactions are mixed. On X, you had folks like at Tech Trends calling it a game changer for hardware. Predictable excitement there.
Sure.
But then others, maybe at the AI Watchdog was one, they raised flags about, too much concentration, too few players holding the keys.
Right, the risk of monopolies or near monopolies.
Exactly. So if this deal goes through, it could seriously speed up AI getting into physical systems, real-world stuff. But, and it's a big but, it definitely brings up those crucial questions about market dominance and who actually gets access to the most advanced AI down the line.
That point about who holds the power and who gets access is so, so important. Okay, so we've gone from roads to boardrooms. Let's shift again, this time to something incredibly personal and potentially truly transformative. Healthcare. AI is making some absolutely incredible strides here, really affecting personalized health. Take Everlab. On July 21st, they apparently secured a $10 million seed round.
10 million, okay.
Yeah, to expand their AI platform focused on preventive healthcare. So the aim is analyzing your health data to get personalized recommendations, trying to shift healthcare away from just treating sickness.
Towards preventing it in the first place, proactive health.
Exactly, and that's just one piece. We're also seeing things like UCLA's AI chatbot.
Yeah.
It can apparently detect depression with 88% accuracy using what they call multimodal data.
Multimodal, so not just text.
Right, text, voice, maybe even vocal tone, subtle cues. That was highlighted in a Nature journal. And interestingly, reports suggest patients actually value its empathy.
An empathetic chatbot. That's something.
It is. And beyond diagnostics, you've got Cigna using an AI virtual assistant to help patients navigate insurance, which, let's be honest, can be a maze.
Tell me about it.
And Hinge Health has a platform matching patients with the right orthopedic specialists. Lots happening.
Okay, but the critical thing here, the question it raises, is governance. How do we manage all this? Because while these innovations clearly show AI's huge potential transforming access, personalizing care, all that good stuff, the privacy concerns are still, front and center.
Especially with health data, it's so sensitive.
Extremely sensitive. Tech analysts are stressing the absolute need for secure data pipelines. Protecting patient data is non-negotiable. Yeah, it really comes down to building trust. Making sure that as these amazing systems scale up, the privacy and integrity of your personal health info are, well, totally protected.
Yeah.
So for you listening, these tools could genuinely change your health journey in ways we're just starting to grasp. But it just underlines why data security in this area is absolutely paramount. Can't stress that enough.
Absolutely. Ensuring that journey is secure and also that the tech is actually accessible, right? Not just for a few. And when you step back, look at all three things we've touched on the roads, the big investments, personal health. You start to see this powerful common thread running through this AI surge in July 2025.
Yeah.
So what does it all mean? How do these dots connect? Well, this month really feels like a pivotal moment. The UK's AI cameras show how fast AI-driven public safety is becoming a reality, but those privacy concerns we talked about, that's part of a much bigger global conversation happening right now.
A constant balancing act.
Yeah. And the SoftBank OpenAI talks, that's not just cash changing hands. It's potentially reshaping the entire AI hardware scene. It fits with predictions that 2025 is the year of the agent AI doing things for us.
Proactive AI agents, yeah.
But again, there's that risk of consolidating power, locking down access, concerns about global disparities and who benefits are real.
Definitely.
And then healthcare Everlab, Cigna, UCLA, it's genuinely revolutionizing patient care, pushing towards that personalized preventive model. But those warnings about data security, they're a critical reminder as these systems get bigger and handle more sensitive info. It really feels like a moment of profound convergence. You see surveys showing most organizations, like 71%, are using generative AI now.
Adoption is widespread.
But scaling it effectively means tackling privacy head-on, ensuring it's equitable, and regulators are noticing. The EU's AI Act kicks in August 1st. The U.S. has a new AI task force.
There's definitely a push for rules.
For sure. Coordinating this globally, that's still lagging, apparently. It's complex. So here's the final thought, maybe something for you to chew on. As AI keeps reshaping our roads, our industries, our health, and it's doing it faster and faster, how do we, all of us, make sure it serves humanity broadly, ethically, equitably, and not just, a select few? It's a big question. We hope to stay curious, keep questioning the tech, and continue your deep dive journey with us.